What's on how we're doing today? It's real awesome weekend, loads of sports to discuss. I'm happy to be here with you on Sports on here. Um, yes, news game lost German, and we think about the past. It's always good to think about the past, to know what the future will take us. And it was one who have achieved a lot. Just to give honor to women this year, and that's why we're celebrating, even if that and the first captain to lead us to the AFCON here in yes in Lagos alongside 1980 as great Senchuku and of course if everyone was good to let us know that is what happened and yes we know that he's a great man and that's how it is. You should. It's all about when you live and there's no impact on others, then there's no point. That's how you live. You know, impacting others. Show a good example, and that's what the chairman himself did. So, because why we send our condolences to the family. Thank God, we're grateful for the life that he lived. Most fulfilling, yes, one found lots of joy in that in sports, in football, and I think that's what matters. So I will wait. I'm sure that the Enugu State government and even the federal government, yes, I know he has MFR, they can do well to you know, utilize him, show the young people that it's good. You know, to be a good representative of your country. Represent your country well. Represent your country well. Wherever you're found, just do what's positive. And of course, we also heard that Basi, another player, you know, also passed on. And like Coach Coach Basi, he was one of what he coached other teams. But for we know that the chairman himself coached Rangers, went to Kenya, Nigeria, but it was the one club coach, that's Rangers. And of course, we were thinking that Rangers would, neutralize them yesterday with probably the victory, but it wasn't to be. They lost, and they lost at home, But whatever happens, we will not be focusing, you know. Yes, we won't be focusing on them. Kudos to um, Chuku, Chuku, the chairman. Yeah, that's, that's so rest in peace, and hopefully other sporting icons like that, will take up the gauntlets and pass on the baton like he has done to the younger generation. Uh, so that's just alluding to the fact that Enugu Rangers lost. They lost at Cathedral on their own turf, and I know I said, oh, it's tough for them. I knew that Rangers, Atlant, and I said it's Atlant won last time with this kind of players, and Coach Amunike was happy, but I expected maybe you know, a tougher fight, and the Atlant, two goals to the good. And Rangers, of course, that means you can see that they cannot defend their title. They won't be able to defend their title here in Nigeria. As even the Lord leaders also stumbled, but they were lucky that their closest rivals too, you know, lost. I mentioned that Remo Stars what happened. Lost to Rivers United. They came and then also drew me, and I was thinking, I said they said that not only Remo now, all the teams here, whenever they travel on the road, and that's what happened again. And I what was surprised was Rebels were playing in their own stadium and just couldn't get past Casino had lost to Produce 16. Kudos to them. I know I said Casino would just get it through, and that's what happened. People are expect a scoreless draw. A million finished at the Kenny. Rebels were just lucky. And Rivers lost. Yeah, Rivers lost away at Abia. I know I gave kudos to Abia for us doing very well. I think they're third now. Yes, they are third. And they're looking even just behind Rivers to see if they can get a Champions League spot here in Africa. So good one there for our Warriors. Abia Warriors were able to defeat Rivers United you know. So Remo, I think they lost the. I'm sure the draw was seemed like a loss because they're playing at home. This is their fortress at the Kenny, but they took advantage. So they need to fight another day. But they were lucky that Rivers went, but it seems as if nobody seem to stop Remo. And of course, the Atlant win. They stay of relegation at least for a while. And of course, Pillars condemning Lobby Stars to relegation. Condemning and really Stars. I said it after a while they'll be here. I think about 20 years. What yeah, but 27 years they'll be here. But the stadium that they could not play in. The other factors, don't know about it. The other factors, after all, Sunshine Stars is still playing, in the State as well. There were other factors. But the fact that they were not playing at the Apaku Stadium in Makodi, because of going to Bauchi. When I said Bauchi is too far. That was just one of the main issues. And the fact that Lobby almost won, you know, it was against Remo Stars, yes. It was 2 0 up against Remo Stars. Problem one rather than 2-2. So that means they can play. But these are one of the factors that affected them, and they are now the first team in Nigeria to be officially relegated. So we don't know who will join them in relegation. The Sunshine Stars, who had a good win. Yeah, Sunshine Stars were able to defeat Eimba. I was surprised. Eimba before 3. And so, Sunshine Stars, but they still remain 19th. And Aqua United remain 18th. So, Katsina good one for that. They didn't lose the game, but they still also in relegation. So it's all to play for. All to play for. Even Heartland is still there, even despite they are very wonderful victory away against Enugu Rangers. Atlanta still there. Even Academy, we don't know who is going to follow suit. But Lobis has confirmed, relegated, unfortunately, and I think they have to leave to fight another day. So, well, interesting results. I think that was the high scoring match. That's why United 3-2 play two. And that's when we add to Italy. It's now 15 goals to the good. Top scorer in the NPFL. And of course, Cole of Cody City. I think he has 11 now. He's not doing badly as well. Cody City also winning again after the wonderful result for them. They were able to win again 3-0. Tornadoes, yes. Using all advantage to maximum effect. That's a Cody City. A good one there for IK City. They came up this time around were new and they are staying definitely they're staying up. We don't know what's going to come now. Are they going to go for the continental glory? Wait and see. Wait and see. We'll talk to go to the Champions League. Top two. So in that top two spot now, we have Real Monsters who look as if we'll celebrate very soon. And Rivers United occupy top spot. Rivers of course not safe because Abia Warriors are just 2 points behind them. So let us see how that goes. So Curiosity in for place. The Benders was interested. Benders were able to win Aquara, and I'm like, I know that would be tough. The proposal, but I know that Aquara can be tough to crack as a learning. But and the Bender United were able to do what seemed unthinkable, and they went to Aquara getting a 1-0 win. So kudos to Bender, and that's what they are now fit for the law. Kudos to Bender United, yes. And Bender. Okay, so fine. While we speak about the Nigerian Premier Football League here. So we have our shift attention to the next matches. But as you can see, things are hosting up, and there's no easy match anywhere. No easy match anywhere. So okay, as Aqua United and El Kanemi, and the coach of Aqua Coach Kerry was like, oh, we just didn't take our chances. Yes, I'm sure they will do it, but they're still 18th, you know, and it was even an own goal. Yeah, I think own goal. Aqua United had taken the lead in the first half, but just couldn't do more to get the winning because I was thinking how can I come up with Madiguri? It's been a long journey, but how can I just as we did doing early in the league, drawing, they were able to get 5 points at Aqua United. So Academy two are still 15th and they're not really safe. But within a lobby are relegated, unfortunately. And we were saying this, we saw it coming. They just put it 25 points confirmed. They're relegated. But let's wait and see. The League Nigeria also sorting up. But it seems as if almost as inevitably bar a collapse, a colossal collapse will win the league here in Nigeria. So I want to thank you so much for this post. It's all been an Obland, yes, Obland, paying tribute to the chairman